California.
Live from California Area High School, it's time for Trojan TV News with Aiden Jones, Parker Griffin, Bree Baker, Maddie Morton, Allie Gross, Jaden Russell, Holden Kelly, John Reeves, Easton Daniels, featuring Connor Brown, starring Jill Salzman and Ella Neal. Time for Trojan TV News.
Good morning, California.
And welcome to Trojan TV News. I'm Ella Neal.
And I'm Maddie Morton.
Today is Tuesday, September 10th. Today is the 15th day of school. Today is a D-Day. D is for disaster.
Of the water main break.
There are 163 days of school left.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Please be seated.
For Trojan TV weather.
Good morning, California. I'm John Reeves for Trojan TV weather. Today you're looking at a high of 81 and a low of 51, and throughout the week you're going to see some highs in the 80s and some lows near the 60s. So definitely get outside during the day because it's going to be another hot week.
Thanks, John.
Students, you can email helpdesk@calsd.org at any time for technical assistance. Take care of your Chromebooks. Remember, if you break it, you buy it. Please show up to class with it charged and ready to go.
Attention students taking St. Francis classes. The 24-25 application is now open. Students and parents will fill out the form online. Check your school email for the link and instruction sheet. The deadline to enroll is Monday, October 14th.
Interested grade 11 students who would like to take the PSAT at the high school on October 23rd, please check your emails for a Google form to sign up. There is no cost to students. The PSAT is a practice SAT exam that will measure reading, writing, and math skills. The results are also used to indicate academic strengths, weaknesses, and college pre-preparedness. Please contact Ms. U-Hall for more information.
Attention seniors and juniors, you have been emailed a 24-25 campus visit Google form asking to choose which trade schools, community colleges, and colleges you'd like to visit this year. Based on your top selections, Ms. U-Hall will make arrangements for students to visit these post-secondary institutions. Lunch and transportation will be provided by the district. Space is limited, so first Google Forms completed, first served.
Attention students, there is now a form for Song of the Day submissions. Once the song is submitted, it will be considered to be played under the credits. Stay tuned and listen for your music at the end of the newscast. To apply, please enter your request by first block each weekday. To access the form, check your school emails. These songs must be school appropriate and do not spam requests.
Attention grades 9 to 12. Powder Puff signups are now available. They are located in the office for only a limited time.
Attention grades 4 through 12. There will be a musical meeting Monday, September 16th from 6 to 6:30 in the high school cafeteria for anyone who is interested in participating in this year's musical. Parents and students are both encouraged to attend.
One-on-one tutoring is available on Tuesdays, starting on Tuesday, September 10th at the California Methodist Church across from the Dairy Queen, every Tuesday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tutors are available in all subjects. Appointments are not required but encouraged. Please meet with Ms. U-Hall to set up an appointment.
And for lunch today, since the water main break, there will just be assorted grab-and-go items that you can take for lunch. And now, an important information for class officers for sophomore and freshman class. For your 2024-2025 freshman class officers, your president is John Reeves. Vice President, Gabby Lazinski. Treasurer, Olivia Gibson. And your secretary is Taylor Folks.
This time, 8th grade, last name beginning A through M. Please report to the auditorium for your picture. 8th grade, last name A through M, auditorium for your picture.
Now for your sophomore class officers. Your president is Carter Kent. Your vice president is Ella Fike. Your treasurer is Haley Gibson. And your secretary is Presley Jobs.
Congrats, everyone. Trojan TV Sports
is up next.
Good morning, California. I'm Connor Brown here to show you the local and
Good morning, California.
And welcome to Trojan TV Sports. I'm Allie Grods.
And I'm Riley Rusnak. For local sports, the boys' JV football team won against the Waynesburg 28-0 yesterday.
And now for national sports. The Pirates beat the Marlins yesterday 3-2. They will play the Marlins tonight at 6:40 in the second game of the series. The Jets lost to the 49ers last night 32-19.
And for college sports, Pitt Volleyball is ranked #1 in the country for the first time in program history. Now let's take a look at the sports calendar for the week with Connor Brown.
Good morning, California. I'm Connor Brown here to show you the local and national sports calendar of the week. So, looking at today, we have California Trojans versus Bell Vernon versus West Allegheny, and a cross-country meet that will occur. Trojans will host that. Now, sticking on today, we will have the California Trojans versus Greensburg Central Catholic in a varsity volleyball matchup. Trojans will also host that. Now moving on to Wednesday, we have the California Girls Varsity Soccer Team versus Best Center Bulldogs Varsity Girls Soccer Team, and Best Center will host that. Now looking at Thursday, we will have California Trojans versus Geibel in a varsity volleyball matchup that will be away for the Trojans. Now, sticking on Thursday, we have the boys varsity soccer team versus Bentworth in a varsity soccer matchup that will occur at Bentworth. Now, moving on to your Friday Night Lights game, we have the Trojans versus the Bentworth Bearcats in an away game for the Trojans. This will be their first conference game of the season. Now, moving on to Saturday for the national sports, we have Cal U Vulcans versus Westchester Rams. That will be at Westchester at 4 p.m. And then moving on to your backyard brawl, Pitt versus WVU in a much anticipated matchup. Penn State is on a bye week this week. Now moving on to Sunday, your Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Denver Broncos in Russell Wilson's revenge game. That will occur at 1 p.m. Have a great day, California.
Thanks, Connor.
That's all for Trojan TV Sports.
Now back to the news table.
Attention California student drivers, there are a few changes to this year's student driving policy. Once you receive your driver's license, you are now eligible to drive to school, but this is a privilege, not a right. Prior to driving to school, students must fill out a student driving application found outside the office and information and obtain approval. Permission to drive to school will be granted to students only to those students who have to perform a necessary school activity or to those students who hold a position of employment. If driving to school is work-related, the employment portion must be filled out. Students who are granted approval to operate a vehicle should understand that driving to school is a privilege and may be suspended or revoked by the school administration at any time for disciplinary reasons. Students who leave school without parental/guardian and school permission are subject to school discipline and suspension/removal of any driving privileges. Student drivers are expected to act mature and responsible. Burning tires, speeding, blasting music, revving, or any code violation on school property will not be tolerated. Each incident infraction will be reviewed. Progressive disciplinary action will occur. The speed limit on campus is 15 miles per hour. Do not speed. Students will be issued parking permits from the school district. A cost of $20 will be charged to students. This fee is non-refundable. Photocopies of the following items must be submitted to obtain a parking permit: your current/valid Pennsylvania driver's license, your current insurance, and your current registration. Student drivers, make sure to have your parking pass hung in your rearview mirror at all times while on school property. Also, if you filled out a passenger pass, make sure to have that present before leaving the school. You cannot just take anyone home from campus unless you have a pass for them.
Thanks, guys.
And now for the birthday calendar. Today's birthdays are Mackenzie Hogan and Cameron Watson.
Have a wonderful day. And now for your fortune of the day. People who are late are often happier than those who have to wait for them. And here's your joke of the day. Why did the crab never share?
Why?
Because they're shellfish.
Have a great day, California.